I'm gonna get down to it like this, bro. My grandfather once told me back in the day, if a brick hits you, say ouch. And I had to look at that in a way, whereas that, if somebody is not saying anything directly to you or they not talking about you, you shouldn't have something to say. But I heard some things and I saw some things that was disturbing to me. That somebody sent me the video. I looked at it, and it was Cam and Mace, and here they go laughing again about the security the night Big lost his life, which was disturbing to me, bro. And the reason why it was disturbing with me because I was there and I know exactly what happened. Now, the reason I'm speaking on this and you allow me to speak on this on your platform is that because when people hear something about bad boy security, especially in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was either Big Gene, Wolf, Paul. They had people that was behind the scenes, but the people out front was Big Gene, Wolf, and Paul. Myself, Wolf, and Paul. So when Mace and Cam are telling these stories of what happened, they are leaving names out. So people are actually saying something or thinking that that might be Big Gene that's hiding behind the van or the Suburban during time of the shooting, which it wasn't. That might be Big Gene who's saying, I just want to go home, which it wasn't. That might be Big Gene that had an opportunity to bust his gun, but he didn't. All those things, bro, it's crazy to me that these guys will be continuously always bringing that shit up when, one, they're not telling the truth. Two, they're not naming names. And three, and speaking of Mace, played a big part in the whole situation. So, because Mace want to laugh and lie about the situation, let's get into it, bro. I want to get into this. I want to tell you that Mace had a duty and an obligation to his label mate, the notorious B.I.G., Christopher Latour Wallace. Mace had a duty as a label mate to tell Chris, these dudes want you dead. Prior to the Peterson Museum, Mace and Stevie J went to a celebrity basketball game. They let the dudes, I don't know if it was the dudes from the Dog Pound, it was the dudes that was Crips. They let Stevie J and Mace know, we want Puff and we want Big. Mace felt like he was safe, laying down there, throwing up West Coast signs with them. Mace came back from that game. He let me know, and he let Puff know that he was good. They wanted Puff and Big dead. He told me, he told Puff. He never mentioned a damn thing to Big. As his label mate, he had an obligation. As a fellow New Yorker, he had an obligation to tell Big. And I don't want to hear about no, I don't want to snitch, I don't want to rat, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. He had an obligation to tell Big, man, these dudes out here want you dead. They told me. Why didn't he? He's sitting around laughing, talking about security. Speaking on something that he was never there. He didn't attend. He said and told a lie he was in the room with Brandy. He was not in the room with Brandy. Because he said Brandy was calling me, trying to get me to go to the party with her. So you in the room with her, why is she calling you? She may have came to the room or y'all might have got together after Big got killed or y'all heard some stuff like that. But during that time to the party, she wasn't in the party with you. She wasn't in the room with you, Mace. And you know that. Now, I'm upset because they know what Lil C said. And they speaking about what Lil C said, but don't know they self. Lil C said when the Muslim guys start shooting that Big, they all jumped out the car. Some of them ran in the back of the car. I know D-Rock and Paul had ran down the street because one time we got back up there with the car and we did because we had blew the light. Let me just start right here. We blew the light. I told Kenny, run the next 3 lights. I said this shit 1,000 times, getting tired of saying it. Told him to run the next 3 lights. We blew the light. Big and them stopped at the light. When Big got shot, his driver put the car in park and jumped out. For you people that don't know. So now, when D-Rock and Paul get back, Lucy said he was hiding behind the van when it happened. He was hiding behind the Suburban. Sorry about that. He was hiding behind the Suburban. I'm saying this, that they talking about and laughing about security didn't shoot, and if the world's greatest rapper, #1 on the label, get killed, Mace said that his life don't mean anything. Well, I guess, Mace, you got that #1 spot. Or you wanted that #1 spot. Because you didn't tell Big. You didn't tell Big, bro. And you still didn't get the #1 spot. Because Diddy took it. If you going to talk, bro, name names. If you going to say something about motherfucker, say their name. Cam, I got a lot of respect for you, bro. And that's because of my man D. Ferg had a lot of respect for you. I don't know you personally. I used to see you come to Franklin Plaza, and you know I used to come to Franklin Plaza. You used to come in and out my building back in the day. Bruh, did nothing go down in this city that I didn't know about? I'm just talking about because people used to tell me people needed favors, people wanted me to do certain things. Just for instance, Mike, check this out. One of 50 guys. You ever heard of Maserati Fox?
Nah, I never heard of him.
Look it up. He was an underground rapper. He had just got out of jail. His name was Maserati Fox. He called me from jail. Yo, Gene, I'm about to get out. 50 gonna do this campaign on me. I'm about to blow and everything like that. Because he was hot before he went to jail. I need you to do my security. I made a couple of phone calls. I said, yo, called him up. Yo, Mozzie, um, I can't do security for you, man, but we could talk at a later date. He said, where you at? Where you at? I said, I'm on 116 at Shake Barbershop. He was like, I'm coming through there. Him and my man Fidel came through there. Fidel was managing. Let me see if I got Fidel. You letting people look at the number. I'm gonna see if I got Fidel's number. And I know you don't usually do this on your videos, but hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see something. This is crazy. The reason I'm doing this, because this dude was a big dude in the streets in Queens.
Yo, Big Gene, what's up?
Fidel.
What's goody?
Is that? Yo, this is my man Fidel. I'm on the Art of Dialogue right now, Fidel.
Okay, good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Yo, Fidel,
Yes, sir.
what was you to Maserati Fox?
I was his manager.
And what happened to Maserati Fox?
He passed away.
How he passed away, Fidel?
He was doing time, and right when he was about to come home, I introduced y'all over the phone. When he got out, I took him straight to you. At this time, you was one of New York's head parole officers, and he wanted you to be his bodyguard. And you told him at this minute right now you can't get into that because you was hearing stuff from the street. He got some stuff that he got to clean up before you could actually manage him. Could be security.
Right? Didn't 50 Cent tell him that he wanted him to come to his house and be safe?
Yes, 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 yes.
Right. So now,
You told him not to go back to the hood. You told him to move out to Jersey or something like that.
move out to Jersey or go to 50's house.
Or 50's house. That's what you said to him. Yes, you did. You did say that.
What did y'all come to see me at?
We come to see you at a barbershop in Harlem.
Right.
I was just coming from. Actually, we was on our way from the Diamond District. We went to pick up a chain and a ring, and then we stopped. Well, we had to see you. We're supposed to be and get up with you from the first day he got out. So we had to pull up on you. You know.
Right.
You gave him the great words. You know. If he had listened to you, he would still be living this day. I mean, you're not God or anything, but he would have been living. You know.
He got killed a week later, right?
I would say maybe 5 or 6 days later.
Right. Thanks, Fidel. All right.
All right, Jimmy.
All right. I'm gonna holler at you. Salute.
All right, cool. All right.
Where you at, Fidel? Oh, he left. I did that for a reason, Mighty. And the reason I did that, I got a lot of clown out here trying not to respect what I used to do. I earned my right to do what I did. You understand? I earned my right. I used to look out for a lot of cats, good, bad, or indifferent. I got guys on the internet threatening me, talking about what they gonna do. No, they wouldn't bust a grape in a wine factory, wouldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. But they want to believe and make other people believe that Gene Deal is some snitch. Gene Deal, because he was an officer, he may be soft and everything like that. Let me tell you something, Mighty. This is about respect and earning your respect. There's no way that Mace or Cam got a right to disrespect the bad boy security because Mace wasn't even there. You understand? And they know, and he know, I came and got him. And Mace said, yo, Big Gene, why you here? Why you here? He said, Big Gene, I'm all right, I'm all right. I said, if you was all right, why am I here? I put my life on the line, and I wasn't getting a dime for Mace. I was Puff bodyguard. You see who got out of Cali, right? I got to live with the fact that it wasn't two of me, it wasn't three of me, it was just me. I had my principle and I did what I was supposed to do for him. Don't laugh and joke when you didn't do what you were supposed to do for your label mate, for a person that you said you respected, a person that you did music with. Should I laugh about the fact that you wanted that number one spot so bad? You didn't tell Big. They want to kill you, man. These niggas want to kill you out here. Don't go nowhere. Big Gene is right. Don't go to the party. All these niggas talk all that shit. I was getting paid by Puff. But I told Big, my man, don't go to this party. One of y'all gonna die tonight. I'm getting home. They need to stop playing, bruh. This shit is real life. But this internet will have the fake niggas looking real and the real niggas looking fake. That's all I gotta say. I appreciate you, Mike.